So this is the CIS 101 movie review project overview video. Well, that's a mouthful. And so I'm not going to give you all of the details. I just want to go over a few of the main points so that you understand what we're looking for here. So you get to pick a movie. You get to pop some popcorn if you want. You get to invite some friends if you feel like it. But the main idea is we're going to watch a movie that has something to do with computer history. Uh, all of these movies show big ideas, big themes. They uncover the curiosities, the innovation, the effort, what it takes to make the technology that we use all the time. We use it every day. And so in this project, you get a chance to watch the movie and uncover some of those big ideas. But you also get a chance to be creative in how you demonstrate to me that you've watched the movie and that you understand those big ideas. So as long as you meet the criteria, I'm pretty open to ways that you can display that. So let's jump in. So I've got this roadmap that'll let you navigate the different parts of the project. We're going to go straight through, but you may want to refer to this if you want to just jump to a specific section on the slides. So again, the roadmap. So the first thing you're going to do is select a movie from the list. And then step 2, you're going to review this assignment. And this is the assignment document so that you know what to look for. Step 3, watch the movie, take some notes, figure out what the big ideas are. What are the themes? Who are the main characters? Why are they doing what they do? Step 4, decide on the review format. So like I said, this is pretty open. Slides, video, probably the least interesting way is just to write a report. I've had people actually build things and create things and then take pictures and video of those things. I put down interpretive dance. Nobody's done that yet, but you know, there's always a first time. And then step 5, create your movie review and respond to the requirements. And then finally, step 6, check the rubric to make sure you got everything and then submit it. So what's the purpose here? The purpose is to gain an understanding and insights into the people and events that inspired technological innovations that impact our world and lives today. And if you remember, if you were in the Zoom session a couple of weeks ago, we actually looked at innovation and what it takes to have innovation and what that means. So all these movies were selected for their relevance. They're all more or less true to life. Some of them are documentaries, so those will be more factual based. Some of them are dramatizations, and so as the name implies, they're dramatized a little bit. But by and large, they all have reviews for being fairly accurate to the actual events that took place. I'm going to skip this. So then you're going to create it. Like I said, I'm not going to read every one of these slides, but you should. So you're going to create your response. And how to do it. Watch the movie, take some notes, study the context, like what's the context for this stuff that's happening. Ask the why. Why are they doing these things? How does it fit into the class? Are there any characteristics that they exhibit that help you understand their passion for the ideas they're pursuing? And why does that relate to you? And then you're going to make an outline. That's what I would recommend of the ideas you want to talk about. And then look at the big picture of things, okay? So how well did they portray the story? What kind of things came out in the movie that made it compelling? These are the sorts of things that you're looking for. Finally, this is the assessment part. It's kind of my least favorite part, but it gives you some guidelines as to what we're looking for. Oops, let me back up one. And then when you go to submit it, so the first part of assessment is you have to submit it, right? So you're going to submit it to your Discord team channel. You're going to make a short video. It has to be short, under 5 minutes, explaining your project and or submit the documentation of your project, but it should be pretty self-evident. Don't upload the videos to Discord itself. Upload the videos just like we've been doing on everything else to YouTube or Google Drive with the appropriate share settings so that anyone with a link can view, and make sure that the required criteria has been covered and clearly explained so that I can give you credit. When you make your Discord post, use this tag, movie review dash title of movie. Okay, you don't have to add your name on there because your name's already on there. But let us know in the title, in the tag, what movie you're looking at. So here's how the rubric breaks down, and I'm just going to go hit these section by section, and all of these link to the different pages. So summary, give a brief summary. Don't tell me like this is what happened, and that's what happened, and then this other thing happened. I've watched all the movies, so I kind of know that part already. But give just enough. It probably should be, if you're writing it out a paragraph or so, what are the big things that happened? What are the main themes that happened? Pull out some details from the movie. And then this next part, this is the largest part of the grade. What's the significance? What does this have to do with our class? And don't just say, well, it's a movie about technology and our class is about technology, so the movie's about our class. That's not going to work. This is the part where you actually have to provide evidence that this relates to specific things we've learned about or talked about, or that we're going to learn about or talk about as we move ahead in the class. And then organization, is it well formatted, whatever format you use? Is it organized? Is it easy to follow? Did you run spell check and grammar check? All those good things. Evaluation. So at the end, give an evaluation, like you're doing a review, right? A movie review. So based on all this stuff, what's your review? Would you recommend this to others or not? Why or why not? Did it include a description of, were there any like historical inaccuracies that you could find? I'll tell you one thing I always do when I watch movies like this is I go look at the Wikipedia page for a starter, because that almost always has a section on where the movie differed from reality. But there's probably lots of other sources. And then creativity, documents are kind of boring. Like we're writing documents and looking at documents all the time. So see what you can come up with. Like do slides, do a Prezi, do a, video, pretend you're a movie review guy on the internet and you're given, 5 stars or 4 stars or whatever. Like you can get as creative as you want to with this. Include a short bibliography that has at least 2 reliable and current sources about this topic, about whatever the historical topic is that's being discussed, or about the movie itself. And then again, make sure you've shared it. So that's all the details. But when you jump to movie summaries, I have a list. So these are the movies you get to choose from. There's 9 different movies. They're in a range of platforms and a range of formats. Some are documentaries, some are historical dramas. There's a variety of different things. And so you can use this as a jump menu that will jump to the pages for this. But I'm just going to go through a couple to show you how they're set up. So for most of these movies, there will be a slide that gives you a summary. And then there'll be a slide if there's a trailer available that has the trailer with a link to where you can find it. And so you can watch it just here, but I would recommend watching it full screen somewhere. So again, Imitation Game, it gives you a quick summary. And then it's got a link to the trailer and where you can find it. And it goes through that way on all the different, I'm going to click down here. So Hidden, Top Secret Rosie's was interesting. I mean, I thought they were all interesting. Hidden Figures is a good one to watch. They're all good to watch. Explained Coding is more of a documentary type of format. And I want to say that's one of the shorter ones. Social Dilemma, I will tell you, was a little bit dramatized. It was a little overly dramatized. So the point is, you can go through all of those. So let me go back here to the beginning. And we'll just jump to this. So use this. Oh, and there's some example projects, which I didn't jump to, but I'm not going to. The main idea is find a movie, convince me that you watched it, convince me that you looked deeper than just the plot line. What are the big ideas? How do they relate to this class? And what did you think about it? This is a fun project, so enjoy it.